What's up, everybody? Tito here with the Law Android, and I have an app review, something that's pretty cool and really fun to actually mess around with. And I was quite surprised on how the app is. So, for those of you guys who don't know, I am a fan of Nintendo. I've been a fan of Nintendo's for especially the retro games, from the very first NES console, um, all the way up to the Wii U. And so one of the things that Nintendo did introduce to us from from the Wii is me characters, which is your own avatar created on the Nintendo network. Now, um, recently they released an app called Miitomo, which is available on both Android and iOS, and you guys can find it on Android in the Google Play Store. And now this app is really cool. I'm really fascinated by it. And it's a mixture of gaming and social media, which is, basically the idea is to make social media fun. And that's exactly what it does here. So as you guys can see, I have my avatar pretty much built out and customized and everything. And there's several ways you could actually make your avatar. You can do it from scratch, or you can do what I did, which is there's a mode where you can um, take a picture of yourself, and then it will actually generate. It'll take several pictures, and each picture that it takes, it generates something that looks similar to you, and it gives you various options to choose which one you think looks closest to you, and use that to be the face of your avatar, or you can build it from scratch if you want to do it that way. But I went the easier way and built my avatar using the camera app on it, and took several selfies to have it generate what I would look like. The rest of it, I did customize myself, like with the outfits and stuff like that. So, you can always change the outfit of your avatar. One of the things that it does is, which is what you guys are seeing right now, is it shares information that your friends share on Miitomo, and you can reply back to it, or it gives you like questions that you would answer, and then that way the answers that you give to these questions are shared to your friends, as you will. One of the ways to actually play this is to add friends, and then that way you can have conversations and exchange information about one another, and it's just a great way of just having fun and getting to know somebody. um, Even if they're like your best friend, there are probably things your friend's going to answer that you probably never even knew of. So I mean, this is a great way to get people out of out of their shell and kind of go out. And that's pretty much the point of it. As you guys can see, as I'm reading answers from my friends of what they answer the questions, and I comment or reply, you earn coins, and with those coins you're able to go to the shop on this application and purchase things. So one of the things that's happening right now is I'm commenting on a recent post, and one of my friends had already commented on it also. And when you comment on these and you like these, you also get coins that way, so you can make purchases from the Nintendo store, which we'll take a look at later on in this video. Um, so yeah, you just basically type it out, and one of the cool things is when you do type out what you want to say, it actually says it out loud. So if my friend was actually to go back into the thread and see what I commented, my avatar would speak and read out what I typed. So um, that's pretty cool. And it's just all kinds of fun. I really gotta say that, like, I never really expected it to be like this. Like, I thought it was just some connection with Nintendo to monitor your avatar or your me character technically and whatnot, but I never really thought they would turn it into like a social media game, which is something that I think is really 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 cool. I keep saying it's really cool because I have tons of fun doing this. And a couple of things you can do when you do sign up for this application is, of course, you're going to create a Nintendo account, and you're going to connect this to your Nintendo account, which will also connect to your consoles like your Wii U. It'll connect to that. Don't mind my messaging tone. Um, but anyhow, so yeah, you connect it to your Nintendo account, and you'll be able to do what you do on the Nintendo Wii. Um, Still, I got a lot more to figure out because I haven't connected this to my Nintendo Wii U yet. So, but anyhow, this is how you add friends right here. You guys can see, you guys can connect Twitter, you can connect Facebook. So if you have other friends that downloaded Miitomo and are playing, and they've connected their Facebook account. This is one way you can find them. Another way is that third option, which is called face to face. And what it actually does is that it brings up this little pattern, and your friend has to bring up the same window. And in it, it has four different patterns. There's basically like cards. There's clubs, spades, diamonds, and hearts. And you have to press one particular one, and they have to press that same one, and that would help locate you guys faster. So if you chose hearts, they chose hearts at the same time, you guys will find each other and be able to connect that way. So that's also pretty cool. What's showing up right now is the actual store. Now, when you earn coins, you can customize your me character, and they have several kind of funny looking outfits. Like there's a pirate, there's one that looks like a cat football player. Um, you have different shirt options and jacket options right there. There's and I think they're going to add more to it as this app grows bigger and bigger. So, but this is what you get for right now. They have onesies. I know, right? Onesies. That's insane. You have bottoms, jeans, skirts for the ladies, shorts for the men. You really can customize your me character here in the store. You got headgear. And it does kind of show the quirkiness of Japan, as you guys don't know, like the Japanese, they have a real heightened sense in fashion and are just not afraid to really experiment or to kind of look something that stands out. And so you kind of like get that feeling in here. These are the accessories. They got headphones and bandanas and stuff like that if you want to tie one around the neck or whatever. So I mean, you can fully customize your avatar. That is something I think is super cool. Here is like basically like recents. I mean, there is a recents which is at the far left corner, but this one actually shows like the most recent interactions, I guess, with you and your friends, and it'll show stuff like Me Photo, where you can actually take photos of your avatar, and you can share it to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Um, so I think that's a nice shine to it. Here you have basically your full control center is what I want to call it. You have your profile, which you can edit. You can edit your character. You can edit speech. If you tap the lips icon, it opens up these four things that you type in, and these are going to be the responses that your avatar will say. So I think that's like a nice little touch to it. But yeah, you can fully customize everything here. So I definitely would recommend this to anyone that is, not only just a fan of Nintendo, but, likes really cool stuff. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, leave me a thumbs